Hey everybody, and welcome to this episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV. In this video today, we're going to talk about free companies and grand companies. What's the difference, and what benefits you get from each? To start off, we'll talk about free companies. In Final Fantasy XIV, free companies are the same as guilds in other MMOs. They're player run, they have rank structures built in, they have different benefits that exist within the free company for its members. So if you don't have to join a free company. Joining a free company is completely optional. There's no requirement for it. You won't be limited by participating in any content by not joining a free company. But there are perks to free companies that you won't get anywhere else. We'll go ahead and look at Demigod here. And if we highlight them and right click on them, we can view company profile. So he is in the free company Luca, and their tag is just a big capital G apostrophe next to their name. Tells you a little bit about it. They have 55 active online members right now out of 495 total members. Their master is Nimbus Tupti. They are a rank 8 free company, which is the highest rank that you can get. Tells you their foundation date. They do have a house, and you can pull up the estate profile. Let you know they're in Plot 2, 14th Ward of the Mist, and they have a greeting. Part of the G Alliance with a web address. Okay, now if you view the company profile, you'll see that their focus is, they have everything. They're open to everybody, accepting of everybody. They're looking for all sorts of people, but we can't submit an application right now. Their recruitment, however, is open, and the only reason that we can't submit an application is because we are already in a free company. So I'm in the free company Guard or High Guard. So if we wanted to look at our free company information, you can press the O button to open up your social window, go to free company profile, and this is what other people are going to see when they look at your company profile. Okay, Master is Elrin Galanadal, rank 8, foundation date, 4 out of 17. We have housing, little slogan or description of us, and looking for not everything is highlighted here, but some things are leveling, casual, dungeons, guild test, trials, raids, and looking for those specific jobs. All right, so if you want to join a free company, you can hit that application. You can send a member a message and just ask to talk to an officer. Same ways that you would join another guild in any other game. Once you join, by hitting the colon or semicolon button, it pulls up your free company's window. You can also access this by going to the social menu and going to free company there. So here is our free company's interface window. Shows you topics, lets you know like what the latest activities are, the members that are online and actually on our home world, because you do have the option of traveling to other home worlds temporarily to go and play with people over there or just visit the other home worlds. There's the member list, lets you know who's online and who's offline. And if you have the option to see applicants, if there's an applicant, they will show up right here. And if you have the right authorization, you can accept or decline applications. There's a rank window that lets you know all the ranks in the guild and what their authorizations are. They've got basic settings, the chest access, which is like the guild bank, housing settings, whether you can decorate, move furniture, manage the gardens, so on and so forth, and the company workshop. You know, if you can go in there, start projects and things like that. So these are the different authorizations for each of the ranks. And as you get lower down in the rank, you have, you know, fewer and fewer authorizations. You have activity or actions, and actions, these are the big reasons why, especially as a new player, you want to join a free company. The FC, the free company, can put up these actions which will give you buffs just for being in the free company. So our free company here has the Heat of Battle 2, which increases XP earned through battle by 10%, and it lasts 24 hours. We also have Earth and Water 2, which increases XP gained through gathering by 10%. And here's another one. This is inactive actions. These are ones that aren't turned on, but we do have. Helping Hand 2, increase XP earned through crafting. And there's a whole bunch of different actions. They have actions that allow your Chocobo companion to get increased XP, or that increase the amount of wolf marks you get when you PvP. How much Manderville Gold Saucer points you earn by playing Manderville Gold Saucer minigames. So lots of different kinds of actions. Depending on what your free company's focus is on, they'll have different actions. And free companies that have a lot of players, that have a really good organizational structure, will have a schedule of what actions they're going to have active on certain days of the week. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday might be Heat of Battle 2, while Tuesday and Thursdays are gathering, and Saturdays and Sundays are crafting, different things like that. So when you join a free company, keep an eye on those actions. And then you've got activity, and this is everything that has happened within the guild, whether or not somebody deploys submersibles or airships, people joining the guild or training chocobos, planting in the gardens. Everything that happens within the free company will show up right there. And then you've got an info tab, and this just tells you this free company is allied with the Maelstrom. These are the focuses. This is what we're looking for. And entitlements. These are everything that you earn as your free company ranks up. So at rank 1, you get access to a company chest. Rank 2, you get crest customization. That's this little icon here in the top left corner. Rank 3 is chest expansion. Get you a second and a third compartments for your company chests. All the way up to rank 8, which is increases the number of inactive and active company actions that you can have up to a total of 10. So that's basically the free company. Now, just like a guild, you can speak with your free company by just typing /FC in the chat and saying hello. Alright, and then your free company chat will come up in light blue. Now you can change the colors of all the different chats and stuff through your interface editor options. You can even create new tabs. Set it as free company. And now you have a free company tab here. And then you can go into the options by clicking the gear next to it, and log filters for free company, and you can just click free company there, hit apply, and now everything that anyone says in free company will show up in this window and this window only, and this window will only have free company in it. There won't be any says or tells or private messages or you know, system-wide messages or anything in this window, just free company stuff. And we can even, we'll go back into options, so we can even do log text colors. So for chat 1, chat 2, battle, and announcements. So chat 2 has free company. We can click on that and we can change it to, you know, this teal blue, I guess it is. Hit apply, and changes the color of our free company chat. So whatever is easier for you to read, you can change your colors that way. So that's basically the free company. It's very, very simple. Free companies have the ability to purchase homes for all of the members of the free company, and we'll go ahead and we'll check that out. If you're in a free company that has a estate or a guild house, and you open up your teleport, it's always going to be at the very, very top. And we're in the Goblet Estate Hall Free Company. So we'll go ahead and teleport there. Alright, so this is the free company house. Move up the ramp here to get a better view. It's just a tiny little house right now. But all of the outdoor decorations you can make or purchase from the market board or special housing vendors. They've got a little garden here, and if you have the right authorizations, you can plant, you can tend the garden, you can pick the plants. They've got a training dummy that you can practice your rotations on. They have a stable, and you can put your chocobo in the stable. So we'll go ahead and stable our chocobo. Oh, he's summoned. Let me go ahead and withdraw him. Alright, and then we'll go ahead and we'll stable my chocobo. So there's my chocobo, the one in purple armor. And while he's in the stable, myself or anyone with the proper authorizations can tend to a specific chocobo, and you'll see mine is right there up at the top, and there's also Claire and Nara's in there as well. Mine is rank 6, hers is rank 8, so I can go ahead. I have no reward to give them. So if you have food items, cracker roots, for example, you can train the chocobo and they'll get some XP. There's also a mailbox, so you can check your mail, and then we'll head inside. Alright, so this is the inside of the free company house. Again, everything is completely customizable. All the furniture, the wall decorations, chandeliers, everything you can change or move around. Inside this free company, we've got materia melders, to an NPC that'll put materia into your armor if you have armor slots that have materia slots on them, a mender to repair gear, estate maid servants, and these will sell, you know, very simple decorations and things like that. Junkmonger, gardening dyes, catalysts, and you can sell things to them. And then material supplier, this is for level 1 through 20 crafting supplies. And this right here is the company chest, and you can right click on it to open it up. And we've got a couple of tabs. So at my current rank, it's view only. My main character has access to do a lot more, you know, place, withdraw, things like that. Ton of stuff in here, mostly crafting mats. And you can look at the history to see kind of who has done what, withdrawn or deposited items. This right here, it's called an ethereal wheel stand. You can create your own guild buffs instead of having to go and purchase the guild actions like Heat of Battle and Earth and Water and Helping Hand and stuff like that. You can create them here, and with a rank 6 ethereal wheel stand, you can actually make grade 3 buffs instead of grade 1 or 2. But you can only have one of them active at a time. and then this is just you know, kind of an area to come and hang out. So all completely, you know, player decorated here. And the other thing about having a free company with an estate is the additional chambers. Now, we'll start off with the company workshop. So the company workshop is a crafting hall, basically, where if you have the correct permissions, you can use the fabrication station to design and create things like airships or very special exteriors for your personal or company estates. The exterior for the free company estate that we're in was one that we made here at the fabrication station. You can make airships like the one on this voyage control panel display that you see here. You can also make submarines, and you can send the airships and submarines out on exploratory missions where they will bring back goods that you can use for crafting or even sell for lots of money. So it's a lucrative project for free companies to design and build these airships. A little expensive to get started, but if you have a bunch of people helping, go out and gather the the materials that you need to build these airships. The sooner you can get them out, and the sooner you can get them doing these exploratory missions, the sooner you can start making money with your FC. All right. You'll also have access to the summoning bell for your retainers and the company chest as well. We'll go ahead and leave the company workshop, and we'll take a look at some of the other additional chambers. You can purchase a private chamber for 300,000 gil. I do not have a private chamber. I don't have enough money on this character at the moment, but it gives you a one-room kind of an apartment that you can decorate on your own. You can make it private so that nobody can come in there and visit you, or you can make it public and kind of show off your decorating expertise. So if you don't want to spend the millions of gil required to get a house of your own, you can purchase additional chambers. The only issue is if you leave the free company, or if you get kicked out, or if the free company just kind of falls apart or whatever, you will lose your private chambers. All of the stuff that you have in the private chambers will get put into an NPC for storage out in the residential area for you to pick up. But you only have like 45 days to grab it before all of your goods are deleted from the server. So just some food for thought. So that's the free company. Now we're going to go and talk about grand companies. So we'll head back to Limsa Lemon Soda. So earlier in the story, right around level 20, we got to pick a grand company to join, and we went and joined Maelstrom Command. And we haven't really done much with the Grand Company after that point. So I'm gonna cover a quick couple of things and let you know how to get promoted through your Grand Company and what that unlocks for you. So as you go out and do dungeons and fates and things like that, you're rewarded with Grand Company seals. So right now we have 45 out of 50,000 Grand Company seals, but I am also a second Storm Lieutenant with the Maelstrom. So I've leveled up with the Maelstrom quite a few times. And what you do is, as you gather these Grand Company seals, you come back to the Storm Personnel Officer here. When you right click on them, you can apply for a promotion. And if you have earned enough Grand Company seals, you can purchase promotions with them. Now, at this point, when at second Storm Lieutenant, it says the Maelstrom recognizes you for your service, but currently there are no further ranks available to you. Now, Second Storm Lieutenant isn't the highest level rank in the Grand Company. Okay, if you come over here and talk to the Storm Quartermaster, you'll see that there are 3 ranks, or 2 ranks after second Storm Lieutenant. There's First Storm Lieutenant and Storm Captain. Now, the highest rank right now is Storm Captain. It is attainable by players, but you do not earn that promotion the same way that you did by purchasing them from the Storm Personnel Officer. Once you reach Second Storm Lieutenant, you gain access to your Grand Company Squadron Command. Okay, and we'll get into that in just a minute. As you rank up through your Grand Company, you start off as a private 3rd class. You gain access to better and better and better equipment, weapons, armor, materials for dark matters for repairing gear if you have a crafter high enough. You can cure paralysis with spine drops. You can throw smelling salts on people to wake them up if they're put to sleep, things like that. You can also purchase engineering manuals and survival manuals, which increase your XP when you're crafting or gathering. And then you get access to some crafting materials. And then as you rank up, you get access to better and better and better stuff, until you finally get to Storm Captain, where you can purchase these item level 130 weapons and armor for level 50s. So getting to Second Storm Lieutenant and unlocking Squadron Command is the only way to get promoted further. Once you've unlocked Squadron Command, you can enter into the barracks here. Upon entering the barracks, you'll be greeted by this little Lalafell here for Maelstrom. I'm not sure what it is for flames or adders, but by talking to him, he gives you like a little cutscene and kind of tells you what Squadron Command is all about. So the purpose for behind Squadron Command is to recruit NPCs that you can either send out on missions or run dungeons with. So my squadron is returned. So I have right now a tank, 2 DPS, and 1 healer in my squadron. And I had sent them out on a mission, and they've just returned, and by completing that mission, they have gained a level. Once you've completed your first tutorial mission, you'll get a cutscene that explains how to use the task board. Now the task board has 2 functions. The first function is to be able to send the regiment board. Regiment board has 2 functions. The first one is to put your squadron out on training courses. Basically, if you set them to do a training course, they're going to hang out in this room and they're going to do some exercises. And you can watch them do squats and push-ups and all that other fun stuff. The other thing is you can look at your squadron roster, and you can learn a little bit about each of your squadron members. As they level up, you will gain access to chemistries. And you can change the chemistry based on how often you use them and who you run them with. And certain chemistries are going to make other members of your squadron more powerful, or they're going to give you a higher chance of being successful, or an increased chance of returning with some sort of item after they finish one of their squadron missions. So we're going to go ahead and send them on a training course. And we're just going to do, so there's 7 different training courses. One that focuses on physical training, mental training, or tactical training. And then you have a combination of 2 of the 3, or you have a combination of all 3. We're going to do a combination of all 3. and send them out on a comprehensive training course. So here they are doing push-ups. This guy's meditating over here. And in 1 hour, we can come back and they will have finished their training. They'll get a little bit of XP and their stats will have increased a little bit. Now you can have up to 8 members in your squadron. In order to gain more members to your squadron, you have to complete challenges in your challenge log. And every time you complete a challenge in your challenge log, you can come back here and click on the enlistment papers. And you have enlistment papers pending review. So we have a new applicant. Toragana, an Ora archer. So we can question her, and she'll tell us a little bit about herself. Okay, the reason for enlistment: she was inspired by our countless deeds of heroism. So since we only have 4, we might as well go ahead and recruit her. So now we have a 5th member to our squadron. And we still have some other recruits here to look at. So we'll go ahead and look at them. Okay, got a pugilist. Go ahead and question them. Alright, so we just got 2 new members to our team. And the rest of our members are out doing some training. When they finish their training and we come back, we can send them out on a squadron mission. Now when you open up, or when you talk to the NPC and you open up this menu, your squadron missions, you'll have the name of the mission with a brief description of it, and then your little squadron sergeant will let us know, like, alright, military courier, this mission is bound to succeed. But if you go to the next highest level one at level 5, this mission will be challenging, but I think our squadron is equal to the task. However, if we go to the level 15 one, you know, this mission will test the squadron to its limits. Are you sure the risks are worth the reward? So our guys are level 7. We're obviously not going to send them out on the 15 or the 10. But he believes that our squadron is strong enough to defeat this level 5 one. So when we get back, we can send them out on that. The importance about the training regimen board and having them do their push-ups is these stats at the top of the screen here. So you see the physical ability 245, ours is only 150. The mental ability 200, ours is 212. And the tactical ability 155, ours is 190. So we can actually sacrifice some of the tactical ability for more physical ability. So the next time we train, we can do a physical and mental combination training regimen to increase our physical capability, or we could do just physical, and what that'll do is it'll lower the stats that we're not training and raise the stats that we are. And we want to try to get as close to these numbers in each of these fields as possible to increase our chance of success. Upon your team getting to level 20, you unlock a mission that will allow you to rank up from 2nd lieutenant to 1st lieutenant. And that will give you access to some more goods and some better applicants for your squadron. And upon your squadron reaching level 20, you'll gain access to command missions. And what command missions are is they are missions where you can participate in specific dungeons with your squadron. So as a warrior, I could join a dungeon with 2 of my DPS and a healer and run through the dungeon with NPCs, and I have to tell them, you know, when to attack, if I need them to back off, if I want them to attack a different target, I have to, you know, manually tell them to do all that stuff, and I can even manually tell them to use their limit break. I can't do all of the dungeons, only certain dungeons were programmed to be utilized with the squadron command, but we can do dungeons all the way up to level 70. Most of the dungeons are going to be tied to the main story scenario in some way, but some of them are dungeons that are not part of the main scenario that you have to unlock separately. So it's important that you unlock all of your dungeons that you can, so that you can also do them with your squadron command if you want to level your squadron command and want to get to the next highest rank in your Grand Company. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you found the information in this video informative. As always, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share your favorite videos. And if there's anything that you guys want to see in the future, leave it in the comments below.